into another layout. Now this one, I'm actually doing a paper review for a company that you can find via the link below. It is not an affiliate link, although I did receive this paper pack for free to do a review on. Now these guys are on Amazon and AliExpress, and I'm not above saying that I'll test out some papers and see what they're like. They are 160 GSM. They're a 6x6 paper pad. They've got about, from what I can see, there's about 14 different paper packs that you can get. This one is called Ombre. It has 12 different sheets, 12 different designs and 2 different sheets. It is 160 GSM cardstock. It says it's cardstock, but I'm more leaning towards paper. It's the same paper consistency of like your KAISERCRAFT. It's definitely no 49th the market. But it is, I put it through its paces. I thought, how can I really test this paper to give you an accurate, realistically, an accurate review. So I figured, I know a really good way. I'm going to tear it, because when you tear paper and it's cheap and it's nasty and it separates, it is so annoying. This paper actually held up pretty well. Now this stuff, you can actually buy these packs for, I did have a look before this, and they're $8.99 a pack, and that comes with, so that's 24 sheets basically. And I'll be honest with you, it gives me the vibes of the Craft Consortium ink. Remember, I did a 6x6 paper pad smash, and I used the Craft Consortium ink drops papers, cardstocks, and I got to be honest, it had almost identical colors, and you know, it really gave me those vibes. Now I just wanted to give it a genuine review as far as, can I use my distressing tool like I'm using here? Does it absolutely shred the daylights out of the paper? I did have, to be completely transparent, a couple of them. I was not being insanely rough with it, because obviously it's 160 GSM. Now, that being said, I was able to distress all of the edges, and there's only a couple that tore and only one triangle that I completely discarded. Now, for my background, I'm actually using a 12x12 sheet from the KAISERCRAFT Christmas Wish. I think that's what it's called, Christmas Wish papers. Let me have a look. Christmas Wishes, sorry. Now, that is an older one, but it's timeless on this side. So, you know, I bought heaps of it because I love that sort of look in the background. When I'm just wanting to not so much go down the mixed media path, I just want to create a layout using lots of paper. And I love having that sort of background. So, that worked for me. Now, the papers, I could not find a company to label a company to these, but Aya, EYA, was the lady that got in touch with me and that I responded to, and I so kindly sent this out to me to do a review. Now, I also used, on this particular one, this is one of my videos for my giveaway that I'm having. So my 1500 subscriber giveaway. I'm going to do my little spiel. I'm going to try and run it off a little bit smoother tonight. So today, let me see, 1500 subs gift card giveaway. To celebrate reaching this milestone, I will be giving away 2 gift cards to 2 lucky subbies. All T's and C's are listed below. Don't forget to collect all 16 words. All 16. Now, which will be posted one in the top right hand corner of every video that has this black 1500 sub gift card giveaway thumbnail. So I've made it easy for you to be able to find the ones that you need to watch through until you find the word. And this video is doing, I think we're up to number 3. Are we up to number 3 on this layout? Yes, number 3. So finish off what I was saying. 16 words which will be posted in the top right corner of every video posted on my channel from the 6th of May 2023 through to and including the 22nd of May 2023. Now, so that's my little spiel that I'm going to run off in every video. This is obviously for the duration of the next 2 weeks. So I'm super excited, super pumped, can't wait to give you guys some goodies for supporting me, supporting my channel, and coming back and having a chit chat with me, telling me what you like, telling me what you don't like, telling me what you'd like to see more of. And for this fortnight, I'm trying to focus on not so much the latest and greatest, biggest and best of everything. I want to show you some simple things that can bring your layouts alive and use techniques that maybe you haven't used in a while. For example, paper tearing. Now, because I wanted these to be triangles, these photos, they crack me up. This was my middle child, Angela, when she was very, very tiny. And my brothers used to love telling her to make an angry face. And then she'd do it and get laughs, so she'd do it more. It was so funny. It's so super cute. So when I saw this Paige Evans cut file pop up this morning when I was having a quick sift through, because she has a discount going at the moment for her cut files in her cut file shop for International Scrapbooking Day, which was on Saturday, just gone. So I picked up this cut file and it says, "Here comes trouble." And I thought that is perfect for these photos. So I cut it out reasonably small. I actually have 2 titles on this one sheet because I like to do that so I'm not wasting too much cardstock. Now, I do come through here and I colour the words with some Distress Oxides. The colour that I am using, now I've used the same colours but in 2 different mediums. So one is in the Distress Oxide sprays and one is Distress Oxide inks, which are the ink pads. Now, this is my little spray splat box that I have going on. I use this for 2 different things. I use it for my sprays and I also use it for, now I do have some paper towel in the bottom there, don't panic. I didn't just spray everywhere. And so that is a bit of black soot, come in with some seedless preserves, and then I decided these colours in these papers, there is a little bit of an aqua or a teal colour. So I figured I'd come in with a bit of peacock feathers. And I love those 3 colours and they're nice and bold and stand out. They do have an oxide, you know, like if I had have just used the oxide inks and not used any water on it, they wouldn't have had such a chalky finish. But because I used the sprays, that's the result you get. So I absolutely love this layout, how it comes together. I have been wanting to do something with triangles for a little while, so it was quite fun. Now, yes, I am doing this on my mat. Don't panic, don't stress. It comes off with a baby wipe. I like using the Huggies ones. Well, to be honest, I usually use the Aldi ones, but when I went and got some last time, they didn't have any and there was clearly a shortage of bum wipes. So I ended up having to use, had to get the Huggies ones instead, which are dearer, and nobody likes spending money on supplies that you're going to throw in the bin. Am I right? So that is okay. Now, if you can hear papers going in the background, don't stress. I am multitasking to the nth degree. I am trying to smash out a heap of pages, and I am fussy cutting some florals. Something different for me. Not really. I do it all the time. So I love how this comes together with with the inks. The black soot, when you add a little bit of water to it, it's not as opaque as some of the others. The others you can get away with because they sort of set up, and when they dry, they're reasonably opaque. However, the black soot doesn't seem to be. I don't believe I'm doing anything wrong. But yeah, that's just my observation of the situation. So I did take it off, and it did need just a tiny little bit of heat just to dry it off a little bit so I could keep going, because as I said, I was trying to smash out heaps of pages today, but I did get waylaid this afternoon. Some more stuff for my father-in-law, who is doing okay. He's getting there. For those of you that have been asking, he's doing pretty well. He's just making things easier for him at the moment, which is good. Now, I'm just gluing this down. I'm using my art glitter glue. Now, this bottle, when they tell you that art glitter glue only has a shelf life of, I think it says 12 months, I honestly thought that was just a gimmick to get you to buy more. Guess what? I don't think it's a gimmick. I no longer buy into the fact that it's a gimmick, because so I prefer to use, as you probably have all noticed, I use the 60ml bottle or the 2-ounce bottle. That's the one I prefer to use for my hands. I feel like once I get it going, it's sort of softens, the bottle softens, and it's a lot easier with my hands. Now, I pulled out desperately when I was doing my live the other day. I pulled out my 4-ounce bottle, my 120ml bottle, which is not that much bigger, so it's really not the end of the world. But what I did notice, I shook it up, and holy moly, it is runny. I don't know why it's so runny. So the only thing I can put it down to is the fact that I know it's been sitting on my shelf for a little while. And I shook it up. So I was actually going to get my husband to shake it up for me, because, you know, men can shake it up maybe a little bit more rough than what I can. And yeah, maybe that it just needs a good mix. I'm not sure, and the weather is considerably colder here in Queensland. We've hit a bit of a cold snap, as has Melbourne, I believe, Tasmania. I don't know about Sydney. All my peeps in Sydney. What's the go? Is it really, really cold down there? I know Blue Mountains have got snow. I saw that this morning on the news, and I thought, wowza. We've gone from sweltering hot to freezing cold overnight. But that's okay. Could be worse. We could still be sweltering hot. I detest the heat, I have to be honest with you. Now, all I'm doing here is I'm just popping down the words, and I'm going ahead and I'm just putting down the foam tape. So I did skip forward a little bit there, because putting down foam tape, well, it's like watching paint dry. Am I right? So what else can I tell you? What else is happening this week? Nothing overly exciting other than my giveaway. And I'm hoping everyone gets right into it and they can get all their words together. So I will be drawing the prize, the 2 winners. I will be drawing those on the 22nd of May at 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So, and the competition closes at 3 p.m. Just to give me enough time to go through and make sure all eligible entries, blah, 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 you know, all that stuff. So to make sure that you've got all 16 words, none of them are made up, and you've come up with them all equally. And yeah, which can be pretty cool. I thought that was a good way of us having a little bit of fun, and you can collect some words along the way. And yeah, I did go ahead and make the thumbnail so it's nice and easy for you, just like our 800 subscriber hop that we did, so that you could easily distinguish those videos from my other normal thumbnails that I use. Now, as you can see, I've got all my title all down there now, and I'm just going around, and because I just put a little bit of tape on the triangles in case I needed to move them at any point. And FYI, look up in the right hand corner and you can find my third password. Number 3, giveaway word number 3 is up the top. Now, so all these words, when you see them all written down, they're all things that I love. That's what it comes down to. So these things are things that I hold near and dear to me. I love them. Things that make me happy. And that's how I chose the words. I did have someone ask me the other day how I chose the words. And that's what I decided to do. The theme of it was the things that make me happy, things that make my heart happy. And yeah, so of course, hubby's got to be in there. Am I right? So I'm doing, no, I won't tell you that. I nearly let something slip then. I won't say that. And what else? I've told you everything that I've used. I know that sounds a little crazy, but it's all there, all said and done. So here's the close-ups for you guys. And if you have not already liked and subscribed, I would love it if you did. And leave me a like, leave me a comment, especially if you're playing along. You have to leave a comment and you have to like the video, along with collecting your word number 3. And thank you so much for watching, guys. And I will be back with you real soon with another video tomorrow. Bye for now, guys.